I don't like feeling stressed and I don't like feeling pressure. But the crazy thing is the things that I do, the things that I desire, the goals that I set, just always end up involving stress and pressure. So how do I cope? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Agnes Wanja, personal development coach. Today's video is on managing stress, and especially at work or high level environments. I don't like feeling stressed, and this tends to happen mostly when I feel like I've got a lot of things to do and not being able to see light at the end of the tunnel because it feels like there's so much to do before I can see the light. But because I've had to manage or deal with stress so much in like work environment, in my life plans, the goals that I set, I've learned to control it and I've learned to find out how to win in it. So I just want to share with you my techniques and my strategies in the hope that it helps you. First things first is identifying if there's going to be a stressful situation. Sometimes you may find yourself like in a situation where you're going to take a break for a while, you're going on holiday or something. And then that means that something you normally do every day, you now have to do a lot of it at once because you're not going to be available for the next few days. Leaving any of that to the last minute creates so much pressure. It creates so much stress. So it's thinking in advance. And especially when you've been in a situation so many times, you get to the place where you now learn to deal with it. You now learn to expect it. And it's when you know it's going to come, you start to work backwards. Okay, what I don't want is to feel overwhelmed and stressed towards the end, towards the last minute. So what do I need to do now? And it's like slowly starting to do small steps, small things that are going to make it less stressful by the time you get to the end. Because what I realized, I don't know if this is scientifically proven, but that feeling when you're rushing around creates adrenaline. And sometimes you become addicted to that feeling of adrenaline. So you purposely, not knowing, but maybe due to procrastination, leave things to the last minute. And when you do that, you wait for that buzz to start. When you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have any more time. Okay, I need to do this. I need to go. I need to do. Then you're operating in that sort of feeling that you are waiting for to get you started, to get you going. So the aim is to try and avoid that and maybe attach that feeling to a different process, which is just doing things in advance. And I know it sounds easier said than done, but trust me, I've been in so many situations where I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I not do this before? Why did I not start this before? But now I sort of try to think in advance. I'm like, okay, what can I do now that would help me? It's like even just something as simple as going on a holiday. Packing my suitcase like 4 or 5 days before, a week before, makes it so much easier when it gets closer to the time. Because you have that one thing done. And closer to the time, you can just think, okay, do I need to add anything else to it? Whilst if you leave it till the last minute, you're going to feel the pressure. Oh, have I packed everything? Oh my gosh, what else is missing? It's a simple thing. But think about your projects that you may be doing, your reports that you might be writing, your events you might be organizing. All these things, these simple things that you can do way in advance to reduce that pressure at the end. I'm not saying that pressure is not going to be there, but it's managing it and reducing it. And what you don't want, especially, is if you already suffer with that feeling of anxiety when you've got a lot of things to do, you don't want to add to it by leaving things till the end. And if you have even more stress, if you have someone watching you and asking you for that information, I'm like, when is it going to be ready? You really don't want to be adding any more stress. So my tip for today is just think about what you can do way in advance that will reduce that last minute preparation. that last minute stage, that last stage when you start thinking, oh my gosh, I should have done, I could have done, would have done, should have done. What could you do now to prevent that? And this is helped by just understanding your stress tolerance levels. How much stress can you actually cope with? How much stress can you deal with? I used to get to the point where if I get too overwhelmed, I'm going to have a nap. If I get too overwhelmed, that to the point where I just feel like my head's going to explode, I don't know, I can't take any action because there's just so much things that need to be done, I'm going to have a nap. I'm going to have to go and sleep, and then I'm going to have to restart again. And hopefully come with a more calm mind where I can just take a step. Because all you need is small steps to get you started. But if everything's like, oh my gosh, I've only got 2 hours to get this done with, and I just can't do it, and I don't know, it's so messy. So understand your stress tolerance levels, because that's going to help you. If you don't deal well with stress, if it creates anxiety for you, understand that and avoid it where possible. Because I've had to do that. And it's not so much for the anxiety, but I don't like feeling like I didn't complete something I was supposed to complete. I don't like feeling like I didn't achieve something I wanted to achieve. And all because I left everything to the last minute. So what can I do to control that? Another tip that I found very, very useful is reframing that stress into a challenge. So when you start feeling like, oh my gosh, I've got 2 days and I've got 4 reports I need to write, I'm not going to be able to do this, oh, it's too much work. You now reframe it to be like, I'm going to challenge myself and see how much I can actually do. What can I do? What can I do? Same of if I'm getting ready to go somewhere and time is limited, set a timer, and it's a timer for like the smallest amount of time, and say, okay, cool, I've got 20 minutes to get this done. And these little tips really, really do help. Because you have to remember, this is all about what helps you. Finding solutions constantly to what helps you. What helps me to get better, to do better, to achieve more, and just be the best version of ourselves. That's what we want. I don't want to be the best of the best of the best. I want to be the best of the best of me that I can be. Not in competition with other people's success or what they're doing. It's who can I be? What levels of success can I reach? So if I want to do that, what do I need to stop doing? What do I need to avoid? And what do I need to overcome? Managing stress isn't about eliminating pressure. It's literally just learning skills and techniques that will help you remain calm throughout the process, so you actually achieve what you're supposed to achieve. That you actually get to the end of what you're supposed to be doing and not giving up halfway because of stress. If this video has been helpful, or if you resonated with anything that I said, don't forget to like the video. And as always, I will see you on my next video.